Belief is the foundation upon which all achievement is built. Without belief, talent becomes dormant. Without belief, opportunity passes by unrecognized. Without belief, dreams remain nothing more than wishful thinking. But with belief, with genuine belief in yourself, you unlock a power that can transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone around you. Now, I want you to understand something important. Believing in yourself is not about arrogance. It's not about thinking you're better than others or that you have nothing left to learn. True self-belief is about recognizing your potential and having the courage to pursue it. It's about understanding that you have within you the capacity to grow, to learn, to overcome obstacles, and to create the life you desire. Think about this for a moment. Every great achievement in human history began with someone who believed in themselves when others didn't. Every innovation, every breakthrough, every triumph over adversity started with an individual who said, "I can do this. I will find a way." That person could be you. That person should be you. That person must be you if you're going to live the life you truly want to live. But here's what I've learned in my years of studying success and human achievement. Most people don't believe in themselves because they're looking for permission from the outside world. They're waiting for someone else to tell them they're good enough, smart enough, worthy enough. They're waiting for circumstances to be perfect. They're waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity, the right conditions. And while they're waiting, life passes them by. The truth is, you don't need permission to believe in yourself. You don't need validation from others. You don't need perfect circumstances. You need to make a decision. You need to decide that you're going to believe in your ability to learn, to grow, to adapt, and to succeed regardless of where you are right now or what challenges you face. Let me share something with you that changed my perspective forever. I realized that the people who achieve extraordinary things in life are not necessarily the most talented people. They're not always the smartest people. They're not always the people with the best circumstances. They're the people who refuse to give up on themselves. They're the people who maintain their belief in their potential, even when the evidence seemed to suggest otherwise. You see, belief in yourself is like a muscle. The more you exercise, the stronger it becomes. Every time you take action despite your fears, you strengthen your belief. Every time you persist through difficulty, you strengthen your belief. Every time you learn from failure instead of being defeated by it, you strengthen your belief. And as your belief grows stronger, your ability to achieve grows stronger too. Now, I want to address something that stops many people from believing in themselves. It's the voice of doubt that whispers in their ear. It's the voice that says, "Who do you think you are? You don't have what it takes. You're not special. You're going to fail." We all have this voice. I've had it. You've had it. Everyone has had it. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not the absence of this voice, but how they respond to it. When doubt creeps in, you have a choice. You can listen to it and let it paralyze you, or you can acknowledge it and then take action anyway. You can say, "Thank you for your concern, but I'm going to move forward anyway." You can say, "I may not have all the answers right now, but I believe in my ability to find them." You can say, "I may not be perfect, but I'm willing to learn and grow." This is what I call faith in the process. You don't have to believe that you'll never fail. You don't have to believe that success will come easily. You just have to believe that if you commit to growing, learning, and persisting, you will find a way to succeed. You have to believe that you have the capacity to overcome whatever obstacles come your way. And here's something beautiful about belief. It's contagious. When you truly believe in yourself, others begin to believe in you too. When you carry yourself with confidence, when you speak with conviction, when you act with purpose, people take notice. They want to be part of what you're building. They want to support your vision. They want to help you succeed. But it starts with you. It starts with your decision to believe in your own potential. It starts with your willingness to bet on yourself even when others won't. It starts with your commitment to your own growth and development even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Let me tell you about the power of consistent action backed by belief. When you believe in yourself, you don't wait for motivation to strike. You don't wait for inspiration to hit. You don't wait for the perfect moment. You take action because you believe that action, consistent action, will move you closer to your goals. You understand that every small step forward is building momentum. You understand that every effort is an investment in your future. This is where most people go wrong. They think belief means sitting around visualizing success and hoping it will magically appear. But true belief is demonstrated through action. True belief says, "I'm going to do something about this dream. I'm going to take steps, even small ones, toward what I want to achieve." True belief is not passive, it's active. It's not wishful thinking, it's purposeful action. Now, let's talk about something that's crucial to maintaining belief in yourself, the company you keep. You cannot maintain a strong belief in yourself if you're constantly surrounded by people who don't believe in you. You cannot stay positive about your potential if you're listening to negative voices all day long. You cannot maintain your vision if you're surrounded by people who have given up on their dreams. This doesn't mean you need to be harsh or unkind to anyone, but it does mean you need to be selective about who you spend your time with and whose opinions you allow to influence your thinking. Seek out people who challenge you to grow. Surround yourself with people who believe in possibilities. Associate with people who are working on themselves and their dreams. Their belief will reinforce your belief. Their energy will fuel your energy. Their commitment will strengthen your commitment. And here's something else that's important. You must feed your belief with the right mental diet. What you read, what you watch, what you listen to, what you think about, all of this shapes your belief system. If you're constantly consuming negative news, if you're always listening to people complain, if you're filling your mind with stories of limitation and impossibility, your belief in yourself will erode. But if you're reading about people who have overcome obstacles, if you're studying success principles, if you're listening to ideas that expand your thinking, if you're focusing on possibilities rather than problems, your belief in yourself will grow stronger every day. You must be as careful about what you put in your mind as you are about what you put in your body. Now, I want to talk to you about something that often challenges our belief in ourselves comparison. In today's world, it's easier than ever to compare ourselves to others. We see people's highlight reels and compare them to our behind-the-scenes struggles. We see others' successes and wonder why we're not there yet. We see people who seem to have it all figured out while we're still figuring things out. But here's what you need to understand. Everyone is on their own unique journey. Everyone has their own timeline. Everyone has their own lessons to learn and their own growth to experience. Comparing yourself to others is not only unfair, it's counterproductive. It takes your focus away from your own path and puts it on someone else's. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Are you learning more? Are you growing stronger? Are you becoming more skilled? Are you developing better habits? Are you moving closer to your goals? This is the only comparison that matters. This is the only comparison that will strengthen your belief in yourself rather than weaken it. Your journey is unique because you are unique. Your combination of talents, experiences, perspectives, and dreams is unlike anyone else's. Your contribution to the world will be unique because it comes from you. You don't need to be like anyone else. You need to be the best version of yourself. You need to develop your own potential. You need to pursue your own dreams. And speaking of dreams, let me tell you something about the relationship between belief and dreams. Your dreams are not random. They're not accidents. They're not meaningless wishes. Your dreams are connected to your potential. They're connected to what you're capable of achieving. They're connected to the contribution you're meant to make in this world. When you have a dream that won't go away, when you have a vision that keeps calling to you, when you have a goal that excites you even though it seems challenging, that's not coincidence. That's indication. That's your inner wisdom telling you that you have the capacity to make it happen. That's life calling you to step into your potential. But here's the thing about dreams. They require belief to become reality. Without belief, dreams remain dreams. With belief, dreams become plans. With belief in action, dreams become achievements. Your dreams are not too big for you. You're not too small for your dreams. You just need to believe in the connection between who you are and what you want to achieve. Now, let me address something that often shakes people's belief in themselves: failure. Everyone fails. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone faces setbacks. Everyone experiences disappointment. This is not a sign that you should stop believing in yourself. This is part of the process of growth and achievement. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every failure teaches you something. Every mistake shows you what doesn't work so you can find what does work. Every setback gives you an opportunity to develop resilience and determination. Every disappointment reveals what matters most to you. The people who achieve great things are not the people who never fail. They're the people who fail and get back up. They're the people who make mistakes and learn from them. They're the people who face setbacks and find ways to move forward. They're the people who experience disappointment and use it as fuel for their determination. When you truly believe in yourself, you understand that failure is temporary but giving up is permanent. You understand that mistakes are learning opportunities, not evidence of inadequacy. You understand that setbacks are setups for comebacks. You understand that disappointment is often redirection towards something better. This perspective transforms your relationship with challenges. Instead of seeing obstacles as reasons to quit, you see them as opportunities to grow. Instead of seeing problems as evidence that you're on the wrong path, you see them as puzzles to solve. Instead of seeing difficulty as a sign to give up, you see it as a sign to step up. And here's something powerful about belief. It creates persistence. When you truly believe in yourself and your goals, you don't give up easily. You don't quit at the first sign of difficulty. You don't abandon your dreams when the path gets challenging. You persist because you believe that persistence will eventually pay off. Persistence is not about being stubborn or refusing to adapt. It's about staying committed to your vision while being flexible about your methods. It's about continuing to move forward while being willing to adjust your approach. It's about maintaining your belief in the destination while being open to different routes to get there. Most people give up too soon. They give up just before the breakthrough. They give up just before the lesson clicks. They give up just before the opportunity appears. They give up just before their efforts begin to compound and create momentum. Don't be most people. Be someone who persists. Be someone who believes in the power of consistent effort over time. Now, I want to talk to you about the role of belief in developing your skills and abilities. Some people think that talent is fixed. They think that you either have it or you don't. They think that abilities are determined at birth and cannot be significantly changed. This kind of thinking destroys belief in yourself. But the truth is different. The truth is that most abilities can be developed. Most skills can be learned. Most talents can be improved. What matters is not where you start, but your willingness to grow. What matters is not your current level, but your commitment to getting better. What matters is not your past, but your potential. When you believe in your ability to learn and grow, you approach challenges differently. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, you think, I can't do this yet. Instead of thinking, I'm not good at this, you think, I'm not good at this yet. Instead of thinking, this is too hard for me, you think, this will help me grow. This simple shift in thinking, adding the word yet, transforms your belief system. It moves you from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. It moves you from limitation to possibility. It moves you from defeat to determination. It moves you from believing in your current state to believing in your potential. And here's what happens when you believe in your ability to grow. You start taking on challenges that stretch you. You start seeking out opportunities to learn. You start viewing difficulties as development opportunities. You start seeing yourself as a work in progress rather than a finished product. This is liberating because it means you don't have to be perfect right now. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to be the finished version of yourself right now. You just have to be committed to growth. You just have to believe in your capacity to improve. You just have to be willing to learn and adapt. Let me share something with you about the compound effect of believing in yourself. Every time you choose to believe in your potential rather than your limitations, you're making an investment. Every time you choose to focus on possibilities rather than problems, you're building equity. Every time you choose to take action despite your fears, you're creating momentum. These individual choices may seem small, but they compound over time. They build upon each other. They create a trajectory of growth and achievement that becomes more powerful as time goes on. This is why it's so important to start believing in yourself now, regardless of your current circumstances or past experiences. You don't have to wait until you feel completely confident. You don't have to wait until you have all the skills you need. You don't have to wait until conditions are perfect. You can start believing in yourself right now, right where you are, with what you have. And as you act on that belief, it will grow stronger, more stronger, and more justified. Now let's talk about the relationship between belief and goals. When you truly believe in yourself, you set bigger goals. You aim higher. You expect more from yourself. You're willing to pursue objectives that stretch you and challenge you to grow. You understand that the size of your goals reflects the size of your belief in your own potential. But here's something important. Believing in yourself doesn't mean setting unrealistic goals that set you up for failure. It means setting challenging goals that require you to grow. It means setting goals that are big enough to inspire you, but specific enough to guide your actions. It means setting goals that align with your values and your vision for your life. When you set goals based on belief in yourself, you're more likely to achieve them because you're more likely to do what it takes to achieve them. You're more likely to persist when things get difficult. You're more likely to learn what you need to learn. You're more likely to develop the skills you need to develop. You're more likely to make the sacrifices you need to make. And here's something beautiful. As you achieve goals that once seemed impossible, your belief in yourself grows even stronger. Success breeds success. Achievement breeds achievement. Confidence breeds confidence. Each goal you reach becomes evidence that you can reach the next one. Each challenge you overcome becomes proof that you can overcome the next one. This creates an upward spiral of growth and achievement. Your belief leads to bigger goals. Your bigger goals lead to greater efforts. Your greater efforts lead to better results. Your better results lead to stronger belief, and the cycle continues, lifting you higher and higher. But this all starts with your decision to believe in yourself. It starts with your willingness to bet on your own potential. It starts with your commitment to your own growth and development. It starts with you. I want to talk to you now about something that's essential for maintaining belief in yourself, taking care of yourself. You cannot maintain strong belief in your potential if you're not taking care of your physical health, your mental health, and your emotional well-being. You cannot expect to achieve great things if you're not giving yourself the foundation to do so. This means eating well, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and managing stress. It means feeding your mind with positive, growth-oriented content. It means surrounding yourself with supportive relationships. It means taking time for reflection and renewal. It means treating yourself with the same kindness and respect you would show to someone you care about. When you take care of yourself, you're sending yourself a powerful message. I believe I'm worth investing in. I believe I have potential worth developing. I believe I have dreams worth pursuing. This self-care becomes a foundation for self-belief. It becomes evidence that you value yourself and your future. And here's something that strengthens belief in yourself, developing your character. Character is who you are when no one is watching. It's your integrity, your honesty, your reliability, your commitment to doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. When you live according to your values, when you do what you say you'll do, when you treat others with respect and kindness, you build trust with yourself. This self-trust is crucial for self-belief. If you can't trust yourself to keep your word to yourself, how can you believe in your ability to achieve your goals? If you can't rely on yourself to do the right thing, how can you have confidence in your character? If you can't count on yourself to follow through on commitments, how can you believe in your capacity for success? But when you live with integrity, when you honor your commitments to yourself and others, when you do what you say you'll do, you build a foundation of self-trust that supports unshakable self-belief. You know that when you set a goal, you'll pursue it. You know that when you make a commitment, you'll keep it. You know that when you face a challenge, you'll find a way through it. Now, I want to address something that often undermines people's belief in themselves, the fear of success. Yes, you heard that right. Some people are actually afraid of success. They're afraid of the responsibility that comes with achievement. They're afraid of the expectations that come with accomplishment. They're afraid of the changes that success might bring to their lives. But here's what you need to understand. Success is not something to fear. Success is something to embrace. Success is not a burden, it's a blessing. Success is not a problem, it's a solution. Success is not something that happens to you, it's something that happens through you. When you achieve success, you're not just improving your own life, you're inspiring others. You're showing what's possible. You're contributing to your community. You're making a difference in the world. Your success gives you the resources, the influence, and the platform to help others succeed as well. Don't let fear of success limit your belief in yourself. Don't let worry about what others might think keep you from pursuing your potential. Don't let concern about increased responsibility prevent you from taking on greater challenges. Embrace the possibility of success. Welcome the opportunity to grow. Celebrate the chance to contribute. And here's something that will help you maintain belief in yourself: gratitude. When you're grateful for what you have, for what you've learned, for what you've experienced, for what you've overcome, you create a positive foundation for your thinking. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. It shifts your attention from problems to blessings. It shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. This grateful perspective supports belief in yourself because it reminds you of your resilience. It reminds you of your growth. It reminds you of your capacity to overcome challenges and create positive outcomes. It reminds you that you've succeeded before and you can succeed again. Gratitude also attracts more good things into your life. When you appreciate what you have, you tend to take better care of it. When you're grateful for opportunities, you tend to make the most of them. When you appreciate the people who support you, you tend to build stronger relationships with them. When you're thankful for your abilities, you tend to develop them further. This creates a positive cycle that supports and strengthens your belief in yourself. Gratitude leads to better results, which leads to more gratitude, which leads to even better results. This upward spiral lifts your entire experience of life and reinforces your confidence in your ability to create positive outcomes. Now, let me talk to you about the power of visualization and building belief in yourself. When you regularly visualize yourself achieving your goals, when you see yourself overcoming challenges, when you imagine yourself living the life you want to live, you're programming your mind for success. You're creating a mental blueprint that guides your actions and decisions. But visualization is not just about imagining positive outcomes. It's about imagining yourself taking the actions that lead to those outcomes. It's about seeing yourself persisting through difficulties. It's about envisioning yourself learning and growing and adapting. It's about mentally rehearsing success so that when opportunities arise, you're prepared to seize them. This mental rehearsal builds confidence. It builds familiarity with success. It builds belief in your ability to achieve what you're visualizing. And as your belief grows stronger, your ability to turn your visualizations into reality grows stronger too. But remember, visualization without action is just daydreaming. The power of visualization comes when you combine it with consistent, purposeful action. When you see yourself succeeding and then take steps to make that success a reality, you're harnessing the full power of belief. I want to share something with you about the relationship between belief and service. When you believe in yourself, you're better able to serve others. When you're confident in your abilities, you're more willing to use those abilities to help others. When you believe in your potential, you're more likely to develop that potential in ways that benefit not just yourself but your community. Service to others is one of the highest expressions of self-belief. It says, I believe I have something valuable to offer. I believe I can make a difference. I believe my contribution matters. And here's something beautiful: when you serve others, when you contribute to something larger than yourself, your belief in yourself grows even stronger. This is because service connects you to your purpose. It reminds you that your success is not just about personal achievement, it's about making a positive impact. It shows you that your growth and development have meaning beyond your own satisfaction. It demonstrates that your belief in yourself is justified because you're using your potential to benefit others. And let me tell you something about the long-term benefits of believing in yourself. When you maintain strong belief in your potential throughout your life, you continue to grow and achieve at every stage. You don't plateau. You don't settle. You don't give up on your dreams because of your age or your circumstances. People who believe in themselves continue to set new goals throughout their lives. They continue to learn new skills. They continue to take on new challenges. They continue to make new contributions. They understand that as long as they're alive, they have potential to develop and dreams to pursue. This lifelong belief in yourself creates a rich, fulfilling life. It creates a legacy of growth and achievement. It creates a story of persistence and success that inspires others. It creates a life that was truly lived, not just endured. But this kind of life requires a decision. It requires your decision to believe in yourself starting right now. It requires your commitment to maintain that belief even when circumstances are challenging. It requires your willingness to act on that belief even when you don't feel completely confident. You see, confidence is not a prerequisite for belief. It's a result of belief. You don't wait until you feel confident to start believing in yourself. You start believing in yourself, and through that belief and the actions it inspires, you develop confidence. You earn confidence through experience. You build confidence through achievement. You strengthen confidence through persistence. So I'm asking you to make a decision today. I'm asking you to decide that you're going to believe in yourself regardless of your past, regardless of your current circumstances, regardless of what others might think or say. I'm asking you to decide that you're going to bet on your own potential. I'm asking you to decide that you're going to pursue your dreams with determination and persistence. This decision will change everything. It will change how you see yourself. It will change how you approach challenges. It will change how you set goals. It will change how you interact with others. It will change how you respond to setbacks. It will change the trajectory of your entire life. But it starts with belief. It starts with your unwavering belief in your potential. It starts with your commitment to your own growth and development. It starts with your decision to bet on yourself even when others won't. It starts with you. The world needs what you have to offer. The world needs your unique combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives. The world needs your contribution. The world needs you to believe in yourself and develop your potential. The world needs you to pursue your dreams and achieve your goals. But first you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you have something valuable to offer. You need to believe that you can learn and grow and overcome obstacles. You need to believe that you can make a difference. You need to believe that your dreams are worth pursuing and your goals are worth achieving. This belief will carry you through the difficult times. This belief will inspire you to persist when others give up. This belief will motivate you to continue learning and growing throughout your life. This belief will enable you to achieve things that others think are impossible. This belief will help you create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. So believe in yourself. Believe in your potential. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your ability to learn and grow and achieve. Believe in your capacity to overcome obstacles and create positive outcomes. Believe in your power to make a difference in the world. Start today. Start now. Start right where you are with what you have. You don't need permission. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need someone else's approval. You just need to believe in yourself and take action on that belief. Your future is waiting for you. Your potential is calling to you. Your dreams are beckoning to you. But it all starts with belief. It all starts with your belief in yourself. Make that decision. Make that commitment. Take that step. You must believe in yourself, because if you don't, who will? You must believe in yourself because your dreams depend on it. You must believe in yourself because your potential demands it. You must believe in yourself because the world needs what you have to offer. The time is now. The opportunity is here. The choice is yours. Choose to believe in yourself. Choose to pursue your potential. Choose to live the life you were meant to live. Choose to become the person you were meant to become. Believe in yourself and everything else will follow.